Welcome back to another episode of 40 Facts about the 40k universe. I am your host, Gershwan, and you are watching One Mind Syndicate. Today we continue to talk about the Imperium of Man. The only thing that's different today is that I'm going to blow your minds. Let's get into 40 facts about the Illuminati. The Illuminati is an Imperium-spanning secret society whose hidden objectives are declared to be in support of humanity and the Emperor and against the forces of chaos. The Illuminati is mainly composed of humans who have not only survived possession by a warp entity, but also managed to do the seemingly impossible, cast out the demons from their own bodies. The experience of sharing a mind with a demon has completely changed their outlook on the universe and given them a unique understanding of chaos and warp entities in general. In the process of freeing themselves from demonic possession, they have also mastered the chaos within themselves, which is the root of all human corruption, by the ruinous powers. They are thus unique to being able to exist in the warp as comfortably as it is in real space, without any special protections or wards, and with no ill effect whatsoever, since they are now immune to the effects of chaos. There are Illuminati among the most secretive elements of the Imperium, including the Ordo Malleus of the Inquisition. In fact, they seem to be actively trying to recruit Inquisitors who may be sympathetic to their plans, and/or are judged to be suitable candidates for illumination. Illumination is achieved by candidates who are willing or perhaps unwilling subjects to demonic possession, and subsequently casting the demons out of them. The purpose of the Illuminati is to discover, groom, hide, and protect those so-called senseis. These individuals are the biological sons of the Emperor of Mankind, who were conceived before the establishment of the Imperium, and are said to be immortal as well as sterile. They possibly number in the thousands, and they are normally unaware of their heritage. They are psychic blanks, who possess no presence in the warp and cannot be affected by psychic powers. They are invisible even to the Emperor himself in his current state. The sons of the Emperor that the Illuminati inform of their true nature become sensei, Knights of the Long Watch. The plan of the Illuminati is to collect as many of these sensei as they can, and then sacrifice them at the proper time, possibly as late as the exact moment the Emperor's power finally wanes and his physical body undergoes its final death, which could be in millennia. The sacrifice of the sensei is supposed to give birth to the Star Child, an entity that would be the Emperor reborn, as it fuses the essence of the sensei with the remnants of the Emperor's soul. It is postulated that the Emperor's soul in the warp acts as a shining path, visible to certain individuals of psychic ability. Accordingly, it is a benign element in the otherwise hostile warp environment, as it consists of the essence of the Emperor's humanity, compassion, and nobility. The force of the Emperor's rebirth would then destroy the Chaos Gods and restore the warp to its original, psychically unpopulated and chaos-free state. The force that moves the whole enterprise of the Illuminati is the slow but seemingly advance of chaos in the universe, and the idea that the Emperor's power, including the intensity of the Astronomicon, is slowly waning as the Emperor's life gradually fails. The Illuminati are secretly allied with and assisted in their plans by elements of higher beings of the Eldar hierarchies, specifically certain Farseers and Harlequins. Thanks to this allegiance and their immunity to chaos, at least some of the Illuminati are among the very few beings in the universe allowed to enter the fabled Black Library. The Black Library is the Eldar race's ancient repository for their knowledge of chaos, which resides deep inside the webway. Through this access, the Illuminati gained even greater understanding. They have learned of the fall of the Eldar and the true origins of the Emperor as the epitome of mankind's ancient shamans. The Eldar, whose own power and numbers are greatly diminished, and who have their own reasons for fearing the continual encroachment of chaos, are trying to assert some sort of behind-the-scenes political power over the human-ruled galaxy by positioning themselves as counselors and allies of the Illuminati. It is uncertain how forthright the Eldar are on this issue, and whether or not they are manipulating the Illuminati to their own ends. It is not entirely clear whether the sons of the Emperor actually exist, or whether they are all Eldar, or according to one plotline, a chaos ploy to mislead the Illuminati and therefore the Imperium. There have been instances of people proclaiming to be the immortal sons of the Emperor. Obviously, such persons are immediately persecuted by the Imperium as mutant heretics, hence the need on the part of the Illuminati to protect such possible candidates for sensei status, and to actively disrupt the Inquisition in its action against such heretics. According to the Illuminati's plan, the timing of the birth of the Star Child is of the greatest importance. In order to have the best chance of success and achieving maximum effect, it must happen at the end of the Long Watch. The end of the Long Watch is when all, or at least the majority of the sons of the Emperor have been found and groomed for their purpose. The Emperor himself must remain ignorant of the existence of the Illuminati and their plans. Otherwise, he may be tempted to end his constant terrible torment on the Golden Throne by ceding his mission to the senseis, thus relinquishing his vigilance over the Imperium prematurely, with catastrophic results. On the other hand, the latest the attempted rebirth must happen is as the Emperor finally expires, as a second later may be too late. This uncertain and possibly very long-term timeline, coupled with the fanatical, pathological hate of chaos in that part of some of the Illuminati, has apparently given rise to an extremist offshoot, a secret society within the secret society, the so-called Ordo Hydra. The Ordo Hydra believes its own plan against chaos, a radical scheme of using a controlled, warp-minded virus, can succeed a lot quicker than the timeline of the Long Watch. They think it would take centuries, whereas the Watch would take millennia. The mainstream Illuminati are trying to stop the Ordo Hydra, as the implication of its plan could be detrimental, catastrophic, to humanity and the Imperium, whether these plans are successful or not. The Ordo Malice of the Inquisition knows of the Illuminati, and knows that there are Illuminati hidden amongst them, considering them dangerous heretics. They fear the Illuminati's plans are influenced by chaos. The Ordo Malice are devoted to wiping out the Illuminati and Sensei whenever they come across them, while in the secret war, the Illuminati engage a campaign of confusion and disinformation against the Ordo Malice. The Illuminati were first introduced in the late 1980s Realm of Chaos, Slaves to the Darkness sourcebook. The Illuminati plot was linked to the Starchild Sensei storyline. Publisher Games Workshop may have abandoned the Illuminati storyline, as the Starchild Sensei plot was written off as yet another manipulation of the Chaos God Tzeentch. More recent literature seems to imply that it is still a viable source, such as seen in Xenology. Most of this lore is contained in the Inquisition War trilogy by Ian Watson, published in 2009. And those were 40 facts about the Illuminati. I hope you guys enjoyed this lore. Now, we post lore videos every single day, so please subscribe to the channel to get more Warhammer 40k content. And if you want to support us, please jump on over to our Patreon. The link is below. And then just a simple $1 a month is going to help us create more awesome lore for you guys. So please help out. Now, normally I tell you to like, comment, and share, but this is some pretty heavy stuff. So you got to think really well whether you want to share this information with your friends or not. The Illuminati is out there. This was Gersh1 with One Mind Syndicate, signing out.